valued, or do y'all feel like y'all where y'all supposed? Like, do y'all feel like the comedy clubs like respect the comedy that y'all bring to the table, or do you feel like I should be on the road more, or these clubs need to be hitting me up more? I should be getting booked more at these spots. How y'all be feeling?
I guess you guys. I have a team, so with the team, I just switched teams because one team wasn't doing. I didn't feel valued at the agency. And I was just like,
which agency?
I'm not gonna say. I'll tell you later.
Try to get spicy. Which agency?
You better flip that mic cord.
Behind the scene, okay.
What agency? I just didn't feel like they valued what I valued. They wanted, because I write a lot. I have a lot of stuff that I'm writing right now that's in the pitch pickup stage, development stage, which is great, but they valued that and not the stand-up touring part. And they didn't understand that that's the part that pays my bills.
Yep.
So yeah, the shows are great. Yeah, the pitching is great. Yeah, the development of the shows is great, but I need to pay my bills. And I didn't feel valued. I can't say the comedy clubs didn't value me, because the comedy clubs didn't even know I wanted to tour there because the agencies wasn't doing what they needed to do.
Oh shit! I think I know which agency.
So I had to switch agencies. It took me a year or two to finally make the decision to just move over because I didn't feel valued. And then when I finally said I'm leaving, or I reached out to my agent and said, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling," I told my manager, and my manager told my agent, and then my manager comes back to me. He's like, "Well, I spoke to him, and he said that everything's cool, but he's sorry you're feeling this way, and he really loves your stand up, and he really loves you as a client." I'm like, "But why he not telling me this? Why are you telling me?"
Yeah,
this?
he should have picked up the phone and called.
Where's the email saying, "Hey, let's sit down and talk about your discrepancies or how you feel"?
Right.
I never got it. And then when I said I was leaving, all I got was, he's sad to see you. I'm like, why am I talking to you and not him?
You still with the same manager?
Yeah.
She like, he's teetering off as well.
No, I actually really love my manager, but my agent, I just didn't feel like, because I think when you have an agent or you have a team of people that work with you, there should be regular sit downs. If I'm your agent, I'm going to say, "Hey, Justin, let's sit down in 6 months and see where you want to be, what you want to do, what you're working on, what do you expect."
Where you want to be.
But I wasn't getting that. So for me, it was undervalued. I felt very, very, very undervalued where I was.
What agency are you with now?
I just went over to Innovative.
Okay. Innovative, solid.
Yeah.
How about you?
Tacarra just made me think about going after her old team, because those are the things I value. I did the road for a long time, and that's actually why I moved out to here, to LA, because I don't want to be on the road. I love the performance aspect. I would love to do some theater shows because I love performing. But, I came out here to focus on the residual, the booking a, lead talk show host, that's where I want to go. And so, but I feel like with the value period, I feel like you just got to value yourself, because you can't let this business dictate what you're feeling and who did this and that, because then, as soon as you're feeling valued over here, then here comes the Satan to tell you you're not valued over here, So I just been, that's where my focus has been. And then I get on, I get on whatever stages I get offers to and make the most of it, but I do put a lot of time into, the roles more than the stage.
Right. So you're trying to act more right now in your career.
I want to, because, I came out here to do that. So I want to focus on it. And
I came out here to be a TikTok star.
Oh.
And then I realized that I didn't have to move out here. I didn't come out here to be a TikTok star. But I feel like that's where the fucking game is at now. It's like,
it's TikTok, yeah.
It's like build your social media.
And then we'll come to you.
And then we'll come to you.
That's how it is. Even now with touring, it's like, well, how many followers do you have?
Yeah.
What's her engagement like, because it's all about numbers. You have these TikTok stars who are not even stand-up comedians getting opportunities. And I'm not knocking social media comics. If you can get on the stage, like Ryan Davis, they called him a social media comic. But Ryan Davis does great on stage.
I just seen him at the Laugh Factory.
He kills on stage.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Like when you can transition.
But he takes it serious. Too.
Yeah. It's not about just getting the money. Like when Del said residuals, touring is residuals because every year you do that, you know you're gonna go back to that spot, do that spot, and you know you're gonna make your money there. But now it's just social media. Del could be the funniest comedian ever, but if her social media ain't where a club thinks it should be, they will not give her a night.
Yeah. That's a fact.
It's crazy.
Yeah. What you got to say?
Yeah, that's
Julian?
a very good point. Like
We want to hear your
everybody's
voice.
doing,
Keep talking softly.
making a good
Talk
point
real
on,
slow. Go, my bad.
Making a good point on social media and stuff like that. I realized that to me it was during the pandemic. I started like after the pandemic. I realized comedy clubs will not give you that much time or book you no more based off your numbers. So I'm like, okay, I guess the road to take, it's like to use social media and try to build your presence on it, find your niche, whatever works for you, and that's where I'm at right now personally. And I understand that the business now, it's numbers. Comedy clubs, all they want is they want to have the people see.
Yeah. I seen something you posted on your Instagram about how you told people you go be in Baltimore. I think it was Baltimore. You like, mother, get y'all tickets now. Cause y'all wait till after I leave and be like, I ain't even know you was in town. You know how motherfuckers.
How you not gonna be in your town when I'm in your town? Don't make no sense.
Exactly. Oh, I'm out of town. That be killing me too. They always out of town the weekend. I'm in town.
Yeah.
Bitch, stay home.
But they did. Baltimore showed their ass this weekend.
Well, that's what I was about. Baltimore is that's one of my favorite cities.
Yeah,
That might be my favorite city.
Yeah.
That and DC, I think, have been two of my favorite cities. So yeah, they do show up.
They show. We got the 2 Saturday shows was like, cause when you at a club and they give you the contract, you get a bonus if you reach a certain amount.
Right.
We surpassed the bonus. Like Baltimore. I was drunk in full the whole weekend. I ain't never been drunk in full I ain't never had so many crab cakes. I was so tired of crab cake.
The crab cake's good in
Everybody
Baltimore.
like, what you doing after this?
Drunk,
Let's go out to eat.
Drunk and
Get
full.
your drink.
Want me down, I get it. Hate that I keep winning. Stab my back, it's